In my last video, I asked you guys for minigame ideas, and today we will be adding them into my Roblox game. If you haven't seen the previous two videos, I will have a playlist linked in the description along with my Discord server where you can give me feedback on the game. Alright, so currently I am expanding the lobby and moving it over to the actual game, so that when the players lose or they just join, they can watch the other players finish the round. In the future, I plan to add a spectate feature so that you can watch your friends after you lose. Now you can see what's happening instead of feeling stuck in a box waiting for the next round. If you have any good game ideas, make sure to leave them down in the comments for a chance of being featured in a future video. The idea we are adding today is floor is lava. Another comment recommended that I add an obby where the players race to the finish line, so I decided to combine the two ideas. My plan is to build a lava world that features an obby, and this obby will lead you up to this mountain to escape the lava on the bottom that is slowly rising. Any players that make it to the finish line before the lava reaches them will be rewarded with a win and teleported back to the lobby. Before we get too carried away with adding a new game, we need to change the script so that it selects a random minigame every round for the players to play. This might have taken like 3 hours, but we finally got it working. I also made it so that the lava game will be playable with only one player, while the hexadrop game requires at least 2 players in the lobby. I changed this because whenever there was only one player in the lobby, they had nothing to do, and would often just leave the game. To spawn the 2 different maps, I have them in their own folders in the replicated storage, and when one of the minigames is selected, the folder is cloned and put in the workspace. After the minigame ends, the map is deleted. So if we load into the game, there is nothing over here during the intermission, and then once the round starts, we spawn onto this plate which will soon be the map of the lava game. Now that we have the round system functioning properly, I started working on the map for the lava game, and with the power of editing, we now have the base of the map finished. Next, I'm going to use these parts for the obby so that people can tell what they are supposed to jump on. Okay, so I'm in the middle of building the obby, and I got this idea to use buttons that spawn the next part of the obby. So for example, when I step on this button, 2 parts will rise and lead me to the next section. I'm going to try and avoid the use of any moving parts so that this isn't buggy when multiple players are in the minigame. I'm also going to keep the obby relatively easy so that anybody can beat it, but there are a few jumps that I made a little difficult because players would get bored if there was no challenge. Alright, so the obby is completely finished, but we need to add a script to make the lava rise. In the script, I made the lava a little faster every few seconds so that it would get harder as the game progresses. Now we have a working minigame where you try to escape the lava before it catches you. But when we approach the portal, nothing happens to you and you end up dead. I made a simple script that gives you 1 win and teleports you back to the lobby when you touch the portal. Now that our minigame is complete, we can publish it on Roblox. Let's also make a new thumbnail for the game to show that we added a lava game. I suck at Roblox graphics. Like, I just take my avatar and pose them the way I want, and then I take a picture inside Roblox Studio of the scene, and then I edit this image in the free website called Photopea. I spent way too long messing around trying to make the thumbnail look good, but it just never turned out well. I went back to the hexadrop game because the colors were brighter and stuck out more on the Roblox page, and instead of taking a picture of the whole scene, I took a picture of each individual object so I can modify them individually in Photopea. This is what the new thumbnail turned out to look like. I think it looks much better than what I had before. Now our game is ready for publishing. After updating the game, I spent 400 Robux on ads, even though it probably won't do anything for me. Here we can see the stats of my 900 Robux ads that I previously did, and the game got a bunch of impressions but barely any clicks. So far I'm like 700 Robux in debt from this game. Now let's wait a day to see if my game gets any traction. Alright, so it's the next day and a few people are online right now. Let's join to see if we can play with them. I'm so glad that I expanded the map because now while I'm waiting, I can see them finish the round. We got Grammy and Karen right now brawling it out. Right now, Grammy isn't looking too good. She's level beneath Karen. Right now, Grammy isn't looking too good. She's level beneath Karen. Oh, Karen missed a jump and now she's on the same level as Grammy. Now they've both fallen to the green level. If they fall off here, then they lose. This other guy joined named Devman Talking? That's quite the name. Alright, it looks like Grammy won the game. We can see that her win value went up, so that means our game is working. Now we can load into the match and play with the 3 other people. Let's see if I can get the win. Oh wow, Grammy has already fallen to the yellow. Not a good start for her. Let's try to get Karen off because no one likes a Karen. There, we went and made her fall, but I have no way to stay on the purple level either. Looks like GevMan gave up and he's already out. Karen and I are on the last level, and I think Grammy is one floor above us. Oh, Karen just fell, and now it's just Grammy and I left. Grammy just fell through the blue and had no green under her to catch her fall. Now I have 32 wins. I'll be resetting my wins soon because I keep getting them from when I test the game. I'm glad to see that people are enjoying my game, and if you'd like to tell me how trash my game is, feel free to tell me how to improve it on Discord. I'm well aware that this is not a super polished game, and I'm not claiming to be good at any of this game developer stuff. I'm just trying to improve with each video, and maybe someday I will make games of higher quality. Thank you so much for the 1,000 visits and the 1,000 subscribers. Stay tuned to see what minigames we add next.